We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Polar Bears and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Cionel Perez gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Now to the plate, Rick Kochman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Rick Kochman.
First offering on its way.
First pitch, 7:07.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's popped up. Mendoza in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
3-2 now. Fouled off. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So now to the plate, Brian Ballou, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in. New problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Row, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
The 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
At the plate, Jeremy Pitts. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. From the stretch, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Count even at 2-2. Now a throw over. Runner's back. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Ricky Marchand.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ricky Marchand. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball well outside.
He's finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. That's in there. 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Baloo is off at first with 2 away. Three and 2, full count.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Striding in, George Edler. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And that misses, ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Edler carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Here's the 1-0. Soft liner towards first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Andy Gonzalez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the wife.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
At the plate, Domingo Rosas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line softly toward the hole. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Stepping into the box, Sean Swan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something.
And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeff Mendoza. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kochman is there, 2 gone.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Thomas Dubois.
Digging in, Thomas Dubois. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. Second inning set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, George Herring.
George Herring.
Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left, number 17 for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
In now, Reese Hines. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play at 313. 9 homers and 32 driven in. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 16 homers and 38 runs batted in. Heading out towards shallow right. Swan will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 9, the catcher, Dudley Leone.
Now batting, Dudley Leone. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Leone, 23 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
And that misses 2-2. fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Polar Bears are out in front here, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Vaughn Rubio, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, Vaughn Rubio.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here's the pitch. 3-1 to him now. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Clay Newman. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, Nero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
276 the average coming in for him. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's good.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Scooped up. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So digging in now, Jose Martinez. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Rick Kochman.
The center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0. To short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Striding in once again, Brian Ballou. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
One out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Runner at second here with one man out. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Fouled away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Ricky Marchand. Ball one to start the at-bat. One out and a runner on second base. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Runner at second here with one man out. Too high, and that cost him ball four.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Settling in now, George Edler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a double steal try here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw gets him 2 down. George Herring. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So
it's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. His second home run of the game as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
In now, Reese Hines, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Four runs here in this half inning. Popped him up. Mendoza near the bag at third. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We play 2.5. The Polar Bears are out in front 5-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Casey Pryor, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. To third. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next to bat for Toronto, Domingo Rosas. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 34.
Coming to the plate now, Sean Swan. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch.
0-1's the count.
And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Ground ball right side. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Clinton Green answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Green.
Next will be the designated hitter, Quentin Broadway. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Back up the middle, gets dirty and gloves it to first. Hats off to that one.
Now batting, the catcher, Dudley Leone.
Digging in, Dudley Leone. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a curveball misses inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out.
Got him.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Rick Kochman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. That misses 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jeff Mendoza.
Third baseman, Jeff Mendoza.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Scooped up, and a rather easy first out.
The first baseman.
Standing in, Thomas Dubois. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey!
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 40.
Standing in, Vaughn Rubio. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball that low.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brian Ballou. First delivery to him on the way. Low for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Now the 2-1.
I got 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So striding forward now, Jeremy Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. Into the box now, Ricky Marchand, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The 2-1 home. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now a move over to first, back in standing. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Into the box, George Edler. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
A 1 pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pryor has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. The left fielder, Clay Newman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
Too low, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, outside.
2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Horace Farrar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
To the plate now, Jose Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is up.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Strike taken up in the zone. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Casey Pryor, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. One left for Toronto. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. George Herring will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. One and one. Now here it comes. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his third knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Into the box, Rhys Hines. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now that
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Quentin Broadway. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. One out and a runner on second base. Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now back.
Striding into the box, Dudley Leone. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball, that counts.
Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Syracuse is out in front 5-0. Stepping in, Domingo Rosas. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Now here it comes. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The next 1-2 pitch. And he got him.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
At the plate, Sean Swan. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
It's out 1-1.
Grounded to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Jeff Mendoza. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Xavier Kramer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44, Xavier Kramer.
Digging in now, Rick Kochman.
For Syracuse, the center fielder, Rick Kochman.
First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Kramer has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Left side, but well foul. Pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Brian Ballou, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jeremy Pitts is on deck. Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So coming to the plate, Jeremy Pitts. first offering on its way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. From the stretch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Ricky Marchand. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will land untouched. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Still only one out in the inning. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning.
Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on him. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Michael Judd comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, George Edler. A quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
The batter, the right fielder, George Harris.
He's set. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. Two and 0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hit on the ground to third, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Standing in now, Reese Hines. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Quentin Broadway, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two-0 count. The pitch. High chopper towards first. Reined in. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. The Polar Bears are out on top 8-0. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Thomas Dubois.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball one.
No strike.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Pitts will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in, Vaughn Rubio. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Count is 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate now, Clay Newman. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
To the plate now, Horace Ferrar, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays held in check, still 8-0. ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Dudley Leone.
Dudley Leone.
Now here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
It was a walk in his last trip. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Jeremy Pitts waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Long throw to third. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only one out.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
Frank Elam enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So now to the plate, Jeremy Pitts, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Elam, the former Miami Marlin, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 9-0.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ready now, Ricky Marchand. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Polar Bears lead it 9-0. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh and 1. Here it comes.
0-1.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. High in the air out to center field. Kochman is there, and he has it for the first out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Casey Pryor, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Ball 2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Stepping into the box, Domingo Rosas. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. This one's down to third. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, George Edler.
George Edler.
Now here's the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, George Herring. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. Swan is there. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 3, Reese Hines.
Ready for another shot now. Reese Hines. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. In for strike 2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. He'll try again. 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count. Into the corner and slicing foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This pitch is popped up. Dubois over to his right. And that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. One more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Polar Bears are out in front here, 9-0. Eli Granger is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Granger.
Now at the plate, Sean Swan. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First offering on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Leone has a play. 1 away. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings, in line for the win.
In now, Jeff Mendoza, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the 1-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
The first baseman, number 21.
Coming to the plate now, Thomas Dubois. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Polar Bears took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Andy Gonzalez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Cianel Perez worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 3 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.